Government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Back at it, another edition of the Buzz Podcast, your boy Cujo. As you see, we got two fellas with us. I know them as Ray Ruckus and Milo. You might know them as the Bro.Monroe Show, another local podcast talent. These motherfuckers are wild.
We can be.
These kids are wild. So we got introduced. Well, first of all, thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
Make sure you guys go follow these dudes, the Bro.Monroe Show. Like them, subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, everywhere they're at, give them some love. We met you guys kind of weird, right? We didn't meet traditionally. We met basically on the bar crawl because we got together. We're like, you know what, fuck it, let's go drinking and what's the worst that could happen,
right? I think we met. Wasn't that one time at Moose? I think that when we were
yeah.
That was the first time we met.
So we kind of met up there, but
that was the first time we met.
Yeah. But that was like that whole. Everybody's kind of there in their shell because, it's always a representative and shit, right? Yeah. You don't want to look like a complete dipshit. so yeah, then after that, it was fucking no holds barred when we're doing the bar crawl. We're doing everything leading up to the bar crawl. Then we'd meet up with the homies from Death in a Hoodie, the cats from the 914, the Takeover or the 915 Takeover or A-Town. Luckily it's cool that we're able to, support each other and, give each other love and shit because everybody does so much different shit. There's so much different, paths that we go through. How did you guys start the podcast? How did you guys come together to make the Bro.Monroe Show?
Well, that one I had started the podcast back in 2021.
Okay.
With my old friend. Well, he's still my current friend, but
former friend.
Yeah. No, he's a homie. My old co-host.
Mm-hmm.
We just started it. Came up with the name during COVID. Came up with the logo, and then we just started doing it in my room downtown El Paso, my spare bedroom.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of spawned from there. Just kind of grew, and then we ended up getting a studio eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Milo was one of my guests, and then so was Drew, my other co-host.
Mm-hmm.
And then after about 30 episodes, we kind of had a little, fork in the road, you could say.
Yeah.
And my boy had to do some stuff at work, so he dipped out, and I was left alone.
Right.
And so I asked these cats, hey, you guys down to be on? So we just kept it, and that's when we introduced the video. It was after the 30th episode. So
yeah. All right,
quote unquote, yeah. Same thing as you. So, the audio, we have a ton of audio listeners, so we're trying to convert them all to the video. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Started back in COVID times, bro.
Dude, the COVID, that shit was wild.
It was.
That shit
brought the
was
creative
scary,
juices out,
Yeah. Dude, that shit was wild, boy. I mean, it's weird to think that there's kids that's all they knew for a while, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know, the stupid shit we did when we were young, Because I think we're all about I'm probably older than you guys, right? I'm 45. So
I'm 35.
I got
40.
Yeah, so we're about the same.
Shit.
We're
same generation.
Yeah, dude. I mean, but when we were younger, we were out there playing and fucking running around, and you didn't come home till the sun fucking came down, or you hear your dad out there or your mom when you get that whistle. He's like, "Yo, I'm out."
Yep.
That's it. It's fucking over.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, dude. Now these kids don't fucking leave the house, man. My kid, he's 15. Dude, I'm lucky he ain't right here trying to play PlayStation right now. He don't do shit. I was like, you lazy motherfucker, go do something, man. Go get in some trouble, fall.
Go get some shit, go scrape your knees a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I remember I was fucking falling off of trucks when I was 12 and shit, dude.
Yeah, falling out of trees and climbing trees and
breaking bones and shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I remember my brother had a paper route, and you always look up to the older sibling, and I was like, dude, I wanted to, let me go help you. He was like, nah, dude, you're too small, blah, blah. Let me go help you. He was like, all right, cool. Dude, first one I fucking threw, I cocked back. So we're in the back of my pop's S10 pickup.
Yeah.
Dude, I cocked back. I fucking flung the fuck out of it, and I went over the fucking bed. I went over
Hell
the bed, bro. 20 miles per hour. Just
Nice.
fuck, dude.
Popped up como si nada.
Yeah, dude, just fucking popped up, fucking, bleeding on the side of your head.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let me do it again. These kids, they can't do this shit no more,
They
man.
can, dude. They can't even dribble a ball these days. It's crazy, bro. They can't even catch a ball. It's wild.
Yeah, because I was coaching this dude. I was coaching a football team, and it's like, bro, it's crazy to see, like, the differences. You know what I mean? Like I tell him, I put my fingers up like that. He goes, what does this mean? He goes, I don't know. I was like, that means taking a call. I was like, no, taking a call's like this.
Yep.
With the hands here, because that's how they FaceTime.
FaceTiming, yep.
Yeah, they FaceTime. Yeah, dude. And then you start hearing their fucking their lingo, their slang.
It's terrible, dude.
What is it called? Brain rot. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, dude, that shit is fucking whack.
Yeah, it's annoying, bro. all the shit that they say, all the skibbity doobity.
Yeah.
What is
Hibbity
that,
skibbity
dude?
doodah.
I'm not around kids at all, so I don't know any of that.
It's
all I
annoying,
get is
bro.
from social media.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what that means, dude.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
There's a dude on what is it, TikTok, that he
breaks it down.
he breaks it down, like he does different parts or whatever. So like one episode he was like, all right, these are the 2 words that I found out today. They fucking they give a break it down for the old people, and I was like, dude, they do what everybody's alpha or you're Sigma, and I was like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, retarded, man. That's what you.
I like to say I'm Ligma.
I'm Ligma.
I want you to. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, it's our style.
Oh shit.
Different generations. Dude,
yeah,
it's
dude.
crazy.
But even then, dude, in our generation, we knew a lot of stuff like from previous generations. We knew a lot of culture references from prior, like from Gen X and even Boomer stuff.
Yeah.
And like now these kids don't know dick, dude, about anything.
No, dude. And it's crazy. So like my youngest is 12 now. And I think she's a spitting image of me. Like, she has my mentality. Because, like, so when I was younger, I always listened to, like, old school shit. Like, so for me, old school was, Frank Sinatra and shit like that. That was my dude. Yeah. So now that my daughter's older, or 12 and whatnot, she's always been into music. Because, like, I've always been into music. And the other day we were listening to some shit, like some Sam Cooke came on and she's singing. And I was like,
that's dope.
How the fuck do you know that? My son's just looking at her like, what is this shit? I was like, dude, I'm about to throw you out the fucking car because I can't have it right now, man. And it's crazy because I guess it's the same process that our parents had with us. Because, when hip hop came out, they sampled a lot of shit from the 70s, the 60s, and all that shit. So I remember when I'd hear something, I'd tell my pops, I was like, oh, check this shit. I was like, dude, that's fucking, so-and-so from back in the day. And now I feel like that old fuck, that's fucking ruining dreams and shit. Yeah. But people are like, have you heard this? I was like, dude, that's not real. That's fucking trash.
Yeah.
If you want to hear the real shit, let me throw this shit
I'll show you. I'll show you the real shit.
Yeah, let me show you some real shit. And these kids are like, they're like blown away. Like, how do you know this? I was like, dude.
How did you know Sam Cooke? I'm curious.
I'm telling you. So when I'm around, like, we listen to, my playlist is so varied. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm everywhere. Like, I'll go from my Wu-Tang to Sam Cooke to country to, Chente. Yeah. I mean, so I'm everywhere. So, she's always listening and always hearing. As a matter of fact, she actually has a record player in her room right now. She's got, she was so thrilled she got back home a few weeks back with the greatest hits of Queen.
Oh shit!
Nice. Double album.
Oh,
she
dope,
was
dude.
fucking loving
on
it.
vinyl.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, so she's got vinyl galore. So I mean, like little by little, like I said, she's little by little, she's just like me. And then I have some Marvin Gaye and some fucking Michael Jackson here. She'll come and grab my shit and go play. And I was like, dude, that's cool, fucking man. Dope.
That's fucking dope. Dude.
And like I'll tell my son, I was like, hey, dude, what you listen to? I was like, dude, I hear you saying some shit. And then and he's one of them motherfuckers. He just won't say shit. You know what I mean? He's just there. Like sometimes I got to check and see if he's breathing. You know what I mean? Like I was like, dude, what's wrong with you, dog? Like,
he's what, 14? You said
15.
15. That right at that age, dude. Yeah, right at that age.
Yeah, dude. Then I took him driving on. We want to go get his haircut on Friday. And I was like, you know what, dude? So I was kind of fucking. I'm going like in 2 hours of sleep. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with him. So because he's been saying he wants to learn how to drive. I was like, all right, bitch, let's go. So I was like, I'm not in my car, so let's fucking let's fucking go. Yeah. I got the roommate's car. Fucking, let me fucking take it over then. Dude, this motherfucker down there gave me a heart attack. Oh, dude. And I recorded his bitch ass. And then like, so I mean, when I'm telling him, right, I was like, this does this, does, trying to break it down for him. When I had him sit down behind the driver's seat, I guess the shit got real. Because he's starting to, now he's paying attention, right? Yeah. So I was like, hey, dude, so what do you do with this? What do you do with that? So he's like, after like 30 minutes of sitting there, he like finally gets his shit right. All right, dude, we take off. This motherfucker guns it, dog. I was like, yo, hold the fuck up. So I took him in the back road where there's just like those little roundabouts.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I was just, stay straight because there's nobody out there. Dude, this motherfucker almost took us off the road. I was like, yo, so I'm recording, right? And I was like, hey, so I'm telling him, so when I talk to you, look straight, but make sure you hear me. Never take your eyes off the road. Cool. So I'm telling him, hey, do this, this, and that. So what does he do? He turns to look at me and he's staring at me. Is a bitch? Look fucking straight.
Fuck, man.
Dude. So I recorded everything and I sent it to the roommate. I was like, hey, so look what almost happened to your car. Dude, she called me back, cussed my ass out. I was like, fuck. Well, you gonna learn, bro. You gotta learn, right?
Yeah, happens to the best of us, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, it's these kids are fucking crazy, dude. And you can't whoop their ass no more.
Can't do shit.
Fuck, dude.
What happens?
You can't, bro. Everybody fucking charges you with all kinds of shit.
Everything's on tape now, and they twist shit the way. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. And then
CPS on your ass.
I remember back in the day, if you were running around and you out of control and your mom can't get to you, some motherfucker would knock you down and be like, hey, I got you, dog.
Yep.
You'd be like, hey, cool, appreciate that.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yes, sir.
Now, I laughed at some kid who fell the other day. Like this, if somebody's going to fall in front of you and I ask you cool?
Yeah.
And you say yes, and that should look funny, I'm laughing.
Yeah, for sure.
Most people would laugh too.
Yes. This little kid, dude, he did like a 360. Little fucker bounced up, kept going. I'm rolling. The dad and the mom were fucking furious.
Oh God, bro.
I was like, motherfucker, do something. That's all, please.
Oh God, dude.
And they're like, them Karens and shit. And I was like, dude, you can't do shit now. You can't say shit. Because now, like you said, there's the little videos there. Oh, we got this guy acting the fuck. I'm trying to come out on Fit Fam for laughing at some fucking kid, dude. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah.
I'm sure I'll come out for some other stupid shit,
dude.
but not this. Oh, fuck it. All right.
I got no heart, bro. No heart these days.
No. These guys can't take an ass whooping anymore. Everybody wants quick to grab a gun. Like, dude, just fucking put your hands up, get your ass kicked, go about your day, dude.
Yeah, learn a little something.
Buy this motherfucking burger afterwards and you fucking straight, dude. That's how your best friends come through. Yeah. A lot of times, like my old best friend, like we squabbled, and that's after that you're like, all right, dude, we cool.
Yeah, we're cool. What does Craig's dad say? But you live. Fight another day.
Let's put another day.
Let's find another day, Craig.
Those words of wisdom, man.
Give me the gun, Craig. Give me the gun.
Fucking Debo. Oh, shit.
R.I.P. Debo.
Dude.
Bro, did you grow up in high school? I mean, in El Paso?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where would you
I was
live at, or
actually-
would you graduate, or what?
I was a Montwood Ram, dude.
A Mountwood Ram.
Yeah, so Montwood. This side when this side was blooming, these guys were like the rich kids out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because all these houses out here were fucking brand new. They're big and whatnot. My ass was, I was broke as fuck, dude. I was still wearing Levi's 501s back. Like I had a pair from 8th grade to like fucking senior year, dude. I was like wearing high waters and shit because that's all we had. So I was like, I was a little broke ghetto kid who would listen to Wu-Tang and hip hop and shit like that. And I wasn't part of the preppies and shit, dude. So, I'd get a lot of that fucking, this little kid's ghetto. I was like, whatever, dude. And now that's like in and shit, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys from here?
Yeah. Born and raised in El Paso, bro.
Central?
Yeah, Central.
Both?
I'm from North, man. Northeast.
Ooh. Yeah. Devil's Triangle and shit out there?
A little bit further by Irvin High School, man. I was Irvin. we used to hang around in the Triangle, dude. So my sister's she's my older sister, just by a few years, and she spent her whole like youth here in El Paso and in the North, but she never even stepped foot in the Triangle. She was a good kid,
Yeah.
Me, I was there with his mother and she was getting into shit. So then a couple of months ago, I took her. I was like, hey, well, fucking, we got to go run an errand. And then it was near the Triangle, and she's like, where's the Triangle? I was like, oh, let me show you. And I was like, dude, it was like a Sunday morning, bro. And I'm like, oh, this is that. This is Norton Street. This is fucking Arlen Street.
Yeah.
Look, there's a crackhead. Look, there's a prostitute. And she's just like in awe, dude. She's like, dude, what the fuck? She's like, this is so close to home. I had no idea that it exists. Because I'm like, I wanted to tell you, bro. Like, you're a good kid. You weren't exposed to this, and I'm glad you weren't. Because who knows how she would have turned out? She turned out like me and my brother, like fucking his mother and shit. But I'm glad she didn't, dude. But it's stripped out, man. Yeah.
But like you said, that gives you character though, because you have some kind of street knowledge now. You know what I mean? Like you learn kind of when you see something like, no, I gotta stay away from that. I gotta get away because that's just bad news. Instead of just like, oh shit, what's that? Let me go help.
Yeah.
You don't go do that shit. You never get around a crackhead.
You don't walk
No.
through the triangle when the sun goes down, bro. You
No,
just don't.
no. After fucking 4:30, actually, shit.
It's
After 4:30,
not even that it's
boy.
dangerous, bro. You're just gonna get fucking people are gonna be bugging you and all sorts
Yeah.
of. I mean, it is dangerous. I mean, something could happen to you, but it's just
Yeah.
nah, man. It's just something you never do.
Damn, dude. So when you guys are doing the show and shit, do you guys like when you guys are gonna have guests on and whatnot? Do you guys actually sit down and like do research on of these cats that you're on, or is it people actually that you usually guys know that you get on, or how do you usually do it?
A little bit of both, man.
Yeah.
We do our research. We do our due diligence. Individuals, especially Drew, he's always like, "Oh, I was checking out the profile," and then he pretty much breaks that. If they, especially if they have video recently,
Yeah.
he'll like check that out. But there's like a questionnaire we have.
Really?
Yeah, for our potential guests, and they fill it out. We came up with some of the questions, well, all of them basically, and just get like a little, like a nice background. I guess
background.
different questions, and then that's what we go off based off usually, and then
Right.
just do our thing that way.
Oh,
I go in cold way. I go in
Yeah.
cold. Yeah, I like to go in cold.
Yeah, we like to raw dog it for the most part,
Yeah.
but I mean, we like to see what they're thinking, what they got, in mind for certain things, and that's we just go based off of that.
Have you guys ever had somebody on there? You're like, dude, fuck this guy or fuck this chick, like just fucking.
Dude, let me tell you, no, we've been very lucky,
I don't-
man.
honestly, I
I've
don't
been very
think we
lucky,
have,
man.
bro.
Everybody we've had on has been
Besides
cool as fuck,
Drew,
Besides this motherfucker.
honestly, I don't think so, bro. Like, I think we've gotten that asked too, but
Yeah.
I think all of our guests have been great, dude. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, man.
there's been people that have wanted to be guests where they just keep fucking with us and just say we're down for this date, we'll schedule it, and they leave us high and dry. But other than that, no, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's-
Yeah, because I know sometimes when some people get a little bit of airtime, or they get some kind of like little viral clip or whatever, motherfuckers act like they're gods and shit. And it's like,
It's tripped out, dude.
it's annoying. I remember we had this one cat who was the same shit. He was like, for months he was hitting us up. He's a local boxer, but he was living in Midland. And this kid was like, hey, dude, we want to get on, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right, dude, well, let's fucking video. Nah, dude, but I'm going to go visit El Paso, like, in fucking 3 weeks. Cool. He's like, here's my cell phone number. Let's fucking do this. I was like, hey, fuck, let's do it. So he texted me, like, the day before. He's like, hey, dude, we're going to do this shit. And I was like, yeah, man, let me know. This is the address. Come through, whatever. He goes, yeah, cool. Then he calls me that same morning. Hey, dude, we doing this shit? He goes, yeah, 2 o'clock, whatever. Cool. And fucking 2:30, 3 o'clock comes. Like, where the fuck is this motherfucker, dog? So I hit him up. I was like, hey, where you at? Oh, dude, you want to do it on video? It's like, bitch, we could have done it on video when you was at home, motherfucker. You say you was here. He goes, oh, dude, all right, no, we'll do it, dude. Watch, here, let me FaceTime you. We'll do it. All right, cool. So, hook it up, send, the links, whatever, so we could, do the video. This motherfucker's in front of a barbershop.
What?
And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, dude, I'm about to get my cut. I was like, what the fuck? I thought we were going to do this shit. Like, no, we'll do it when I'm getting my cut. I was like, yo, are you fucking serious, cat? He goes, yeah, all right. You know what? Fuck it, dude. I'm already mad, right? I was like, we're really wasted fucking time waiting on your monkey ass. Sure as shit, dude. 10 minutes into it, the fucking his fucking battery dies.
No,
I was like, yo, what the fuck?
outta here,
And
bro.
then he calls me back like 5 hours later. He goes, hey, dude, you want to finish? I was like, nah, dude, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Dude, what the fuck?
I was like, I can't with you now.
That's a young cat, huh?
Yeah, well,
super
yeah.
young cat.
Yeah. And I know it was weird because he's done other people's. I know he did the Takeovers pod, and they were saying kind of the same thing, that this dude was so fucking he was like pulling teeth to get this fucker on, but he was begging to be on.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude. And after that, actually, I haven't even heard of this kid lately. What was the kid's name? They called him the King. Abel.
Oh
Abel some
shit.
shit.
No, that cat.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I know who you. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking
Never heard of him.
Yeah. He was an up and coming. Actually, he had box here at the Chihuahua Stadium 2 years back, or right before COVID or something like that. And after, I haven't heard from him anymore. I haven't heard about him. I haven't seen anything about him.
That's crazy.
And he was like what, 40-0 or something.
Something like that,
He was good. It looked like he was coming up.
Yeah.
That he had that pretty boy face. So he was marketable. And then, what the fuck happened?
What kind of mentality is that, bro? Like, just to be like, oh, let me on, and then blow it off. Like, what kind of gratification do you get from that?
That's just, when you think you're on that other level, you know what I mean? And it's like, dude, it's not that serious, dog. It's a fucking podcast, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I was like, all right, cool, whatever. It's the fact that you reached out, that's dope. Then you gonna tell me to fucking hit you up and you're in a barber shop, my guy, trying to get a cut?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck am I gonna hear you when all you hear in the back's like a vibrator? Yeah. All you hear is a vibrator. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker, man?
Yeah, bro.
That's
I was
crazy,
like,
bro.
Dude, yeah, I was like, dude, I hope somebody whoops his ass.
I'm trying to
hope
think.
he loses.
Maybe he doesn't comprehend what a podcast is, bro. Maybe he thought it was like going live or something. That's what I think.
I mean, even at that, you still can't hear shit.
Man, I don't know.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Ah, dude. Who's been your funnest guest that you guys have had on? Like the one dude that, you know what, no matter what, like I want to bring so and so back on, or
He's on every single time, baby.
it's I moved in.
When I came on board, baby, that's who it is.
Me personally, bro, I would probably say I like having Paul Ramirez. He's a local comedian.
Yeah.
I like having him on, and probably my boy Iggy, just because those two cats, they're both local comedians, but
Samaniego?
but they're just so fucking wild, bro. They got stories, bro. They have stories, dog, and it's like, what the fuck, like. You did what? And it's crazy because one of them's like a little bit older,
Yeah.
Iggy, and then the one's like super young, fucking Paul. But they have
Yeah.
stories, dog, and then on the road doing wild shit.
Yeah.
They're just cool, bro. They're fun cats, in my opinion. I don't know about
That's a good answer, dude. I'm gonna say Paul definitely. DJ Cooch is always fun when he comes on.
Oh yeah, DJ Cooch. DJ Cooch.
Yeah, he's always fun. JC is always fun when he comes on.
Yeah.
JC. Oh, it's fucking JC.
Yeah, dude. Javi was a blast, man. Javi Bailon when he came
Yeah.
on, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was a fucking blast.
He did the whole circuit, right? He did you guys. He did Takeover. He did
Death in a
Death.
Hoodie. Yeah, bro.
That's dope,
Más
man.
falta ustedes?
Oh, yeah, just us in A-Town.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, man. I mean, everyone. I guess, especially when you have a comedian on,
Yeah.
you're gonna be laughing. Julian, dude. When we have Julian on, we have a blast, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say everyone's my favorite.
Everyone's
That's what I'm
that's
gonna say.
gay as shit.
Gay.
That's what I'm gonna say. Everyone's my favorite.
Yeah, mamelo, güey.
Did Iggy ever tell you about the first time he sucked dick?
Yeah.
Yep.
The first, second, and third, bro.
Yeah.
He tells us fucking stories. Like,
Yeah. So I remember he had come on when he was doing his podcast with that lawyer girl. What the fuck was her name? They had started. It was right before COVID. I can't remember what her name was. So it was like there was a lawyer. So she was giving like her legal opinion about it. That he would throw his convict side of it. Is what he said. And then I remember we're in the middle of talking. And he goes, yeah, dude. And then I remember one time, we're doing this and that. But the first time I sucked a dick, I was like, wait a minute, what? What the fuck? How you gonna try to throw that in all nonchalant, dude? Like nobody's gonna catch that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Iggy's fucking wild.
Dude,
man.
Iggy's awesome, man. I love Iggy.
Yeah, Iggy's a
fucking
trip.
Iggy,
Dude.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Iggy, man.
So you guys get a lot of comedians then, huh? How
a lot of them.
yeah. You guys go through have you guys ever tried to do comedy like stand up?
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It went well, dude. I mean, I've put on how many shows? It's 3 shows already? I've put on 3 comedy shows.
Yeah.
3 showcases. The first one I actually did like a little 2-minute set, 3-minute set at most, but it was quick. I was nervous as fuck, bro. I was just nervous as shit. Just trying out my comedy, right?
Right.
And then second time I didn't do the thing, and third time I didn't do it. But I just did that one time, and it was nerve wracking, bro.
Yeah.
So kudos to these people that do it all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, to
Yeah,
the
man.
performers, the actual comedians that
Right.
do it. I mean, kudos to them, bro, for getting in front of people and doing their thing, embarrassing themselves, embarrassing their family, embarrassing whoever the fuck they embarrass. It's great, dude. So I would like to, extend on that and try it again, but I don't know, man. There's too many people now where I feel like I don't be thrown into like this guy's just trying to just because everyone else is.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I don't
trying to copy this dude, trying to copy that cat.
Yeah.
Like, so what got you to want to do that? Like, jump up there and do that? Like you said, because just the fact that you're thinking about doing it in front of hundreds of people, or just even if it's 5 people, you're putting your fucking, you're basically naked up there. You know what I mean? You got to be naked up there emotionally and shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, for years, bro, I've always been the type of guy that writes shit in notebooks. I like composition notebooks, and I always be writing shit. So, goals for me, my thing, my plan, my
Manifestations.
Yeah. So there was one time back in, I don't know what year it was, and I said, fuck, I want to do a 5 to 10 minutes of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And that was probably like at least 12 years ago that I wrote it down, but I never pursued it. I never did anything, because that's when I was doing school and graduated and moved away and looking for jobs and shit. And then after everything happened, my surgery about 4 years ago, that's when I said, fuck it, I'm gonna pursue this shit more. And that's when I did the podcast.
Yeah.
Started doing my thing, just started living life, quote unquote. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna try it this time for sure. And that's when I just finally did it. But now I'm like, fuck, do I want to continue that or do I not? Now I'm stuck in that place where do I even want to try it again or do I just want to do my thing that I've been doing as far as making events and doing what I do? You know?
Right.
So I don't know. I'm still debating.
So did you have a joke that bombed at all? When you went up there?
I don't know if, I mean,
Or
Milo,
just a situation?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even remember your set. Wait, it was so. Dude, he had like a 3-minute set and he did it in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, bro. Like I
so
did it
nervous,
quick.
man.
I was so nervous that I did
Yeah.
quick. So I don't know if people actually had enough time to process and actually. So I don't know if I bombed technically or not. But
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did, bro. I mean, I bombed in the fact that I didn't do a good performance because I mean, he doesn't remember my set. So
Right.
I'm pretty sure no one else remembers it.
You know what's crazy about comedy though, man, is like you can have really, really good jokes, and if you bomb, it's just that the audience sucks.
Yeah,
that's the way I look
could
at
be,
it.
yeah.
It could be that way. It could be your delivery. It's a whole litany of things, man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You can't really judge when you bomb because everybody bombs. All
Right,
of
right.
them.
for
you
sure.
have to.
Yeah.
You have to bomb.
And it trips me out, dude, like how that works, you know?
Yeah.
And it depends on what other acts are coming on before you, who's coming on after you, whether they're
Right.
why they're there, if they happen to pop in, if they're there to see somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch, man. And so saying all that, like I would never do that shit, bro.
No?
No, it's just not. It's not my thing.
Is that your cup of tea?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like I like spontaneity. I like being funny, like when we do it like here.
Right.
Shooting
But,
the shit, yeah.
I can't write
Sit,
something and then go up
memorize,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not me, man.
Yeah. Because I mean, you gotta read the room, right? Because
Yeah.
you can't be out there like a bunch of racist white jokes and nothing but like a bunch of white people there. It's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
gotta be
exactly.
mindful.
Yeah.
Well, then you switch to
Be
racist
mindful.
black jokes, right?
Everybody loves those.
Yeah, it's basically what it is, bro. I mean, it's crazy. Just
Yeah.
doing it,
Dude, I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Because even like with my writing process, like when I write actual stuff, like
Yeah.
I like to write and then edit just for grammar and punctuation. I don't like to change what I wrote because at that time that's what I was feeling.
Yeah.
And let's say on Monday I was feeling a certain way, and I go in and edit on Tuesday. I don't want to change. I'm feeling a different way, and I don't want to change it. So when it comes to like jokes that like maybe the way I perceive comedy, it's kind of the same. It's kind of like you wrote it like feeling one way,
Right.
But when you're performing it, you're feeling a different
different
way,
way.
and it's not the same. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
that's
Yeah, it's a different
that's-
mindset.
Yeah, that's my creative process is different. So
Yeah.
I don't think it would mesh well.
No, yeah, you're better off the cuff then.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're like when you did the set, like who would you kind of compare? Because everybody has idols, right? Like no matter what they do, whether it's sports or comedy, like who would you have said you were comparable to, like style wise, when you went up there to do your jokes? Like were you the one-liners? Were you the
No, I tried saying a couple more stories, like
okay,
try to be relatable to people.
right?
I was trying to be relatable in the sense of growing up where I did in El Paso.
Yeah.
So I mean that's what I kind of did. And as far as inspirations go, I mean I don't know who I channeled that night, but it was definitely someone local. I don't know if it was.
I know who it was. It was Iggy because you guys both suck dick.
Shut the fuck up.
He's like, I seen him.
I don't know. I don't know if it was maybe going back again to my homie, the homie Julian. Shout out to Julian Loera. I don't know if it was him that I kind of channeled or my boy Steven Puga. I don't know if I kind of like absorbed their energy a little bit and was kind of not saying emulate that, but trying to just do my thing as far as getting inspiration from them. But I mean, as far as anyone big, man, I don't even know, bro. I mean, I have a few different inspirations, but I don't know who I was channeling that night. I think I was just trying to do my own thing, and I kind of realized that I fucked up. Especially when I talked to Sharita. Shout out to Sharita. I was like, hey, what's up? Thanks for coming out, whatever. And then she's like, oh, let me give you a couple pointers, a couple tips, and this and that.
You fucking suck.
You fucking suck. No, she told me to get rid of my thing and obviously memorize my
Oh, so
set
you're
and all
going
that.
you're going off like a notepad?
A little
and shit?
bit. Just I had notes just so I wouldn't forget because I was nervous as shit because I was
yeah.
hosting. It was my first time hosting anything in comedy. Plus, I threw myself under a little bit, so I was kind of like, fuck. And I didn't want to do it, but everyone was just do it, bro. Just do some comedy. All the guys that were in the lineup or whatever. Like, just
I think if you weren't hosting, it would have gone a lot better. I'm not
I
saying it
think
went
so.
bad, but if you
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
hosting,
Oh, for sure.
you had a lot on your mind. You had everything. You're
yeah,
fucking
bro. I mean,
doing
I
it.
was making sure that the camera was good, that the lights were good, that the mic was good,
Right.
that the merch was good, that
Yeah.
I was good, that my hosting was, so it was a lot.
Yeah, you got a litany of shit going.
Yeah, so I had a lot of shit going, but I think I did decent for what it was.
You should do an open mic. I mean, I told you that before. You should do an
Yeah.
open mic. There's plenty of them.
Yeah, there's plenty of
Yeah,
them.
they're everywhere.
Just put your
now,
dick out.
man.
That'd be fine.
Dude,
That's gonna go right there.
That'll get a good laugh.
a fucking sausage roll. Fucking Joey Diaz.
Joey fucking Diaz.
Joey fucking Diaz.
Yeah, bro.
Ronald
So
Rogan.
that's what it kind of
So then going with comedy, like who would you put like on your Rushmore of comedy? Like say if you're to have
shit.
if you're to have four people. Four people. Yeah,
people.
we'll go with four people on your Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Dave Chappelle,
Yeah,
obviously.
the GOAT.
Yeah, the GOAT. Second would be 80s Eddie Murphy, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Fucking Raw.
Yeah,
for sure.
Third, fuck, man. It's tough, but I like Alex Raimundo. I've always liked that cat. I want to say old school George Lopez, but I don't want to say it. You know what I mean?
Before he was angry?
Before he was an angry piece of shit. I don't know. The fourth one, bro, is tough, but I'm just gonna say it. I need a white guy in there. I'm gonna throw Chris Stefano in there. He's been a big inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that guy. Chris Stefano, Alex Raimundo, 80s Charlie Murphy, and
Eddie Murphy.
I mean Eddie Murphy. I'm sorry,
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. I was trying to say R.I.P. and shit, but yeah, I'm sorry, Dave Chappelle. Those are my.
What about you, Milo?
I'm obviously Chappelle, man. He's a goat. Eddie Murphy too. 80s Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Fuck, man. This is
fourth's tough, bro.
I know. There's
third and fourth is rough.
Dude. There's so many of them, man. Yeah. You know who I absolutely love to this day is Pablo Francisco, bro.
Oh shit. Okay.
Pablo Francisco cracks me the fuck up, bro. Yeah. I watch his clips and just fucking cry laughing, dude. So him for sure. I'm trying to think of a white.
Oh, I should have said
white.
I should have said Ari Shaffir, bro. I love Ari Shaffir. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
God damn, I can't even think of anybody right now, man. I'm drawing a blank.
Damn.
It's tough, bro.
Oh, you know what, man? Fucking shout out to Joey Medina, man. Joey Medina,
okay.
put him up there. It's our boy. He's been on here too, so yeah, fuck yeah.
Damn.
Joey Medina.
Dude, you see, so the first two are always going to be the same, I think.
Yeah.
You know, Chappelle, Eddie Murphy. You got to go Richard Pryor.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
George Carlin.
Damn,
Gotta go George, dude.
That's a good white.
George, that motherfucker
was
was way ahead of his time.
He was.
Bro.
Yeah, he was, man.
But you know what's crazy if you think about it now? Fucking Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor would have been canceled so fucking fast with the shit they said.
Bro, easy.
If it wasn't for
Red
Carlin.
Fox.
Yeah.
Red Fox, boy.
Red Fox.
God damn, these motherfuckers would have made it through.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I agree with the old school George Lopez before he got angry. And I don't know what the fuck. Like, all of a sudden he turned into a cholo.
Yeah, dude.
Corner him. I was like, dude, why are you angry?
No,
like,
man. I
what's
don't know what
wrong with
happened.
you, dude?
I have no idea what happened with that, man.
Oh.
Especially that whole Ralphie Barbosa beef. That was weird, man.
What do you think? What's your take on Ralphie?
I like him, bro.
I like
He's
Ralphie.
amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's funny as shit.
Really?
I like his he's like very dry, but then he
his
just
demeanor.
fucking hits you.
Yeah.
I like his style, bro. I don't know.
I
I fucked with him.
I can't get down to him, dude. Like,
Really?
I'm trying. I'm like,
Really?
nah. Like, I'm trying. I was like, dude, this. It's because, like you said, because he's dry and he seems kind of slow when, like, on the delivery. I was like, dude, this dude needs a helmet or some shit. Or like,
I get
like,
you.
I was like, dude, I don't know, man. He doesn't do it.
I like that. I think I
can't-
like that because the way he delivers it, so it kind of makes you think. You're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't know. It's just funny to me.
It's kind of like kind of British humor. You know, British humor is also really
shit,
dry.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Monty
yeah.
Python. Monty Python's funny and shit, but like
yeah.
sometimes you're like, what the fuck was that? That's. I'm not saying it's the same style or anything, but it's the same. Like,
yeah, but I mean, with the
very
one,
subtle.
Monty Python, it was like, because a lot of it was a visual shit too with it.
Yeah.
Like, but then one of the other dudes that I used to love, fuck, I can't remember this kid's name off the top of my head. Yeah, you guys seen Half Baked, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy on the couch.
Oh yeah,
The guy on the couch.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking.
Italian is an Italian guy, no?
He's a white cat. He's got a bald head. Fucking super dry. All he does is
Yeah,
fucking
I know
one
what you're talking
liners.
about. I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking
That
about.
motherfucker, dude. I could just watch that kid forever. That motherfucker's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, bro.
That dude was fucking wild. But I can't. Yeah, dude. Barbosa. I can't, dude. I don't know. What
I saw him the first time he came to El
Thurgood
Paso.
Jenkins. Thurgood Jenkins.
Thurgood Jenkins.
Thurgood Jenkins. No, that was the name of Thurgood Jenkins.
No,
Was
that's
Chappelle.
Yeah, that's Chappelle's.
Chappelle's character.
Yeah, the guy on the couch.
Yeah. No,
Thurgood.
Thurgood. Yeah.
Who is it then? Let's see.
The guy
He's
here,
like dirty as fuck. Then they pass him a joint. He just kind of like hits and turns.
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the guy on the couch. Yeah, Stephen Wright's fucking fire, dude. That dude, he's funny, bro. That motherfucker, he'll make you laugh. He just says the stupidest shit. Him and Dimitri. I thought Dimitri was.
Dimitri Martin.
I thought it was
Yeah, it's
fucking
pretty funny.
funny back in the day. But I mean, like I said, there's so many different styles that, like, I know everybody was on Sam Kinnison's dick. He was cool, but like after a while, I was like, all right, dude, quit fucking yelling. Quit fucking yelling.
You know, old school Bill Hooks, man. I like Bill Hooks a lot
Hooks?
too. Bill Hooks.
Do you guys like Bill Burr?
Bill Burr's
like-
the shit.
I
Bill
love
Burr.
Bill Burr,
Yeah.
Bill Burr's fucking the shit, but now
Yeah.
he's been changing a little bit. Now it looks like he's changing a little bit from when he first came in. Like he's not as fucking hard anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After he started doing the show, wow, F is for Family.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit. That's him. I mean, that's like his whole fucking stand up.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, it's perfect. Dude. He's an angry fucking white guy, and he fucking pisses everybody. And I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, he's great, bro.
Like the one guy I can't stand either, Seinfeld.
Oh, DJ sucks, bro.
I love his show,
Yeah, but
not
I
him.
hate his fucking comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
Comedy's
I don't even
fucking
like his
horrible.
character on the show. It's fucking annoying. Like
Right.
I like all the other characters. That's why I
Yeah,
like the show.
I think Costanza's the one that did it. Costanza,
dude.
the Pops, they're the ones that sold the show.
Yeah,
not
dude,
not
for sure.
fucking Jerry, dude.
Nah, dude. Even Elaine's fucking hilarious too.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
she
is,
was-
bro.
Yeah, dude, she's super funny.
Her little dance.
The little kicks.
Little
Have you
fucking
seen that,
twitches and
that
shit.
people have like those Elaine dance-offs at like baseball games, and people come dressed, bro, dressed in cosplay, and they're fucking dancing all
That's
crazy and
fucking
shit.
fire.
It's
Bro,
amazing, bro.
If they did the Chihuahuas, I'm fucking down.
Dude,
bro.
it's amazing,
I'm
bro.
down.
It's
That shit was
amazing.
sell out.
You should look that shit up, bro. It's amazing. They get down and they have the whole '90s look and everything,
Dude, I
bro.
fucking love the little.
Ah, dude,
she
it's
does
it's
the little
awesome.
fucking
The little
thumbs,
kicks, dude.
Oh,
That's the
it's
kicks
crazy.
that get me, bro.
Yeah.
It's those kicks, dude.
It's the name of the episode, Little Kicks.
Yeah, that's the kicks. Dude. Those are fucking shit, dude. So when you guys are you guys are on the TikTok too, right?
We are, though, but honestly, the reason I don't use it a lot, and people always give me shit, is because of the whole thing with banning it. It's not banned. It's banning. It's not banned. So, bro, like,
Yeah.
I don't like that instability. So don't even bother. I don't
Right.
even bother. To be honest, that's what bothers me about it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't use the bro.monroe one. But
Yeah.
the Instagram, that's right shit, bro. I mean,
That's
that's
where you're at?
I'll post all day there. Yeah, for sure.
It's not about him getting banned because he's looking at shit he shouldn't look at.
Yeah, but nah,
No,
dude,
it happens,
TikTok's cool, but
Yeah. Do you
This
guys do any of those challenges that they do? No.
Like
Yeah.
viral challenges and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing we've done is the spicy chip challenge, but that's it.
Oh,
yeah.
Before it got banned. Before that got
Before
banned.
you got banned.
Yeah, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
whole
it's crazy.
censored and all this bullshit.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. It's because
Let me be me. Let me do me.
I
type
mean,
shit,
good thing
you know?
Elon came in and bought it because I mean, even at
The
that
Twitter or whatever?
Oh yeah, the Twitter. Because I mean, even at that, it's still kind of you never know, man. I mean, and then like my homie when the first ban was coming, actually when it came, when it got banned for what like
3 weeks or
48
something.
hours?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like 2-3 days, some shit like that. So they had the Chinese one that they were offering.
Yeah,
the
the
red box, red
Red
band.
book or red something.
Dude, this
Square
motherfucker,
or some shit like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
this dude got on there, dude. That shit was wild, bro.
That's what I heard too.
That shit was
Why?
wild, dude. They love Americans on that shit, dude.
Yeah.
But like everything's in Chinese, so you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah,
like, you
dude,
don't know
like
what
the
you're
settings were fucking
reading.
crazy. And
What?
Shit.
Yeah. So like you don't know what the fuck you're agreeing to, but you want that dopamine hit. People are just craving that
What
shit.
they're worried about with TikTok?
Yeah, they were doing it right here voluntarily and shit.
Bro, straight up, they probably
America.
listen to us right now. And shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it does. Your algorithms listen to everything and they pop up. You know, it never fucking fails.
Is that why I only get Blue Chew ads? What the fuck?
That's all it is, dude. So I keep on getting fat bimbos, fat tortas and shit. I was like, that's not
Fat
the tor-
tortas in your area.
Right? That's not the tortas I'm looking for, bitch.
I get Blue Chew in rehab centers and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. So if you start, I've noticed that like whenever I want to find something out, I'll just start talking about it. 20 minutes later, I'll get on the algorithm and it's fucking there. Like,
wild, bro,
dude,
wild.
It's sad. It's crazy to think of where we are now, right? Because back in the day when I had the dial-up modem with AOL and shit like that, when we had Napster, where you'd leave the shit running overnight to download the
LimeWire
fucking
and all
shit.
that, yeah.
LimeWire. No, LimeWire had fucked up so many of my computers.
dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
That shit destroyed so many of
Dude,
my.
I got so depressed, bro. I fucked up. I'd saved up for a laptop and I bought a laptop and I downloaded it. I don't even remember what I did. And it fucking ruined that fucking laptop. I was so depressed, bro.
Dude, shout out to my dad for letting me fuck up the family computer that summer because he was at work. Well, he didn't let me, but I mean, I was
It
doing
just
it.
happened.
But that summer, bro, I learned how to fix computers because of that.
Yeah?
And then I started working at Fort Bliss when I turned 19, fixing computers and viruses and shit, just because I knew doing.
How to get out of it?
Yeah, bro.
How to get out of
All
trouble?
of my mama's dog that I would do. Like, I would break a fucking remote control and try to figure out how to fix it until
Yeah.
I would. And then it would have worked for a little bit and someone else would break it and they would take the blame, so I was cool. You know what I mean? Like, I would always break shit and just try to fix it.
Yeah,
Like, that's
as long
my
as it's
thing.
good enough.
Yeah, as long as
It's
it's
good
good enough.
enough.
Didn't I bump into you one time delivering a pie to your work on Fort Bliss? Do you remember that?
I think so,
You
dude.
remember that, dude? That was
Yes.
Yes, you remember that?
Yes, bro.
Dude, I just remember that right now, bro. That was like
Yeah.
20 years ago, like 15 years ago.
yeah, about 15 years ago,
We
bro.
go see each other every day.
Yeah,
You're
dog.
like, I remember you.
Yeah, dude. I was like, that's right. Dude, you had the little shorts, you had the little tighter
The little
shirt.
short.
And that's the thing, though, bro.
Pinalón and shit.
That's the thing, though, is like, we can never figure out when we met or how we met, but we just met.
Right,
Years
right,
ago,
right.
we don't know when, bro. We can't break it down.
And everybody else, I remember the origin story with him.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, bitch, how the fuck do we know each other?
Like, we
know how, but
we
not-
know
not the
through
moment.
who, but we
Right.
don't know where or how or what the fuck. It just happened. You know what I mean? Like, which is the homie.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're the only one too. You're the only one that's like that.
Yeah. Everyone else, like we just say, he knows when or how or whatever.
Dude,
But
I'm
me,
getting
I
a
don't
lot of. He doesn't remember a lot of shit. He didn't remember when he met you. He didn't remember your set. There's a lot of shit he don't remember about you, dude. That's not a good sign, dog.
I've done a lot of drugs in my life, right?
Right.
I drank a lot.
That's no marijuana affects the brain.
Yeah, marijuana. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that, dude. So now I'll see. Like I said, with the TikToks and shit, dude. I know right now they're like I was seeing. I've talked about this, like all the AI shit right now. The fucking changos and the fucking dude. That's my shit, bro. The AI yetis, the AI gorillas. I found a Rastafarian monkey. Dude, I'm watching this shit for hours. Like it's fucking sad and laughing my ass off, dude, because it's just fucking hilarious.
That's crazy, bro.
And there's some cat here from El Paso that actually, I guess he bought the software to do it, and he started doing some from El Paso where they're showing him.
I think I've seen those.
The
Yeah,
Yeti
yeah.
or a Bigfoot running away from like Border Patrol,
yeah,
or
I've
some
seen that
shit
one.
like that. And he's like, I'm gonna come out on Fit Fab and shit. Dude, these shits are fucking wild. I'm like, the more you think about it, then they start showing the videos of like they show Rogan talking something, but it's not really Rogan. It's the AI saying shit.
But you can
The
still
deepfakes
tell.
are crazy.
Yeah, the deepfakes are wild. And I was like, dude, this shit's gonna start a war, dog.
It is.
If it's not within like another country, it's gonna start a fucking civil war because people believe anything that comes out. If it comes out on more than one site, and it's usually the same shit that's reposted, people believe it and they think that's fucking, that's fucking church right there, and that's people are gonna get fucked on that, dude.
I mean, that's actually the beauty of the press, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a guide of ethics and a code of conduct that you have to follow to be a journalist.
Right.
But when it comes to social media and like all that's out the window.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's real and what's not.
But
what
even
hasn't
at
been
that,
verified.
even nowadays, even the journalists, you gotta fucking be like, yo,
journalists.
yeah, because it depends what you're watching. If you're watching something left wing, they'll tell you everybody on the other side's fucking evil and wrong. Then you just write something
Right
right wing, it's the same shit. I was
yeah.
like, dude, just tell me what it is.
man.
Let me make my fucking decision. The way they used to tell you back in the days. You know what I mean? Back in the day, so and so fucking shot some other dude. That's it. That's all you need to know. Who, what, when, where.
Yeah.
Not all this other shit. Well, this other guy was doing this, and he was wearing this, which means that he's this. And spiritually, I don't believe it. Fuck all that.
He was on 4chan for 4 days and like stupid shit like that. Yeah, dude.
No, bro, it's stupid. It's
and
annoying,
you're
though.
like,
And it's like,
She has her pronouns in her profile, so
Oh,
then you know what she
dude.
is. Like, it's stupid. It's stupidity.
I'm so happy that kind of died down now, those pronoun shits, because that shit was getting. People were fucking identifying as cats. People, cause I was seeing that in, what was it, like, I think it was in North Carolina. There was a kid who was like 8 who identified as a cat, and they had to bring a litter box for them. So when they have to go to the bathroom, they go in the litter box.
That wasn't
in
the Onion?
classroom.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
no. It was they did it off of CNN and Fox also picked it up.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. So this girl would go in her little litter box and fucking drop a turd or whatever the fuck.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, dude, and these motherfuckers are allowed to do this shit. And it's like, and then if you start thinking about it more, it's like, this bitch in 10 years is going to be allowed to make decisions for us. Yeah. When we're older and start going senile and shit. You know what I mean?
That's what scares me, bro. Like, these
Yeah.
young cats with their feelings and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And we got the most advanced shit in the palm of our hands. And this is what we're doing. We're looking at fucking AI monkeys and fucking
Hey, bro, I'm gonna need a litter box in the studio.
right, dude. You imagine that? I would lose my shit. It's like, yo,
literally.
is Milo shitting in the corner?
Yeah, meow.
It's like, yeah, just look at him, meow.
Yeah, meow. Yeah. Just staring at you in the eyes. And shit.
Hey, don't break eye contact or else he won't fit in. Dude, this shit is dude. It's sad, dude. And I start look. So I know like one of the things I drill into my kids is like, yo, don't be like these other fucks. Be you. You know what I mean? Even if you're retarded, be you, dog. Like be retarded you. I mean, fucking go ham, dude. It is what it is. Because like I remember I taught my daughter something actually I learned off of Kevin Hart that he had talked about on the Rogan show where you have free talk. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No.
So what he said is with his kids, he's like, when we were younger, we never wanted to tell our parents everything, but we want to know, about, if somebody's fucking with your kid, you want to know, or they're going through shit, you want to know. So I told him, look, dude. So he has this free talk where you can tell your kid, look, You can tell me whatever you want, however you want, and it's fucking judgment free. You're open. If you want to cuss, you cuss. If you want to, then after that, we wrap it up and it's done. You move on. So when my daughter, the 12-year-old, so I've been doing this with her for 4 years. Dude, this little girl, she got a lot to say, man. She come up, man. She's like, Dad, can we free talk? I was like, yeah, what's up? This girl, man, she's a fucking cunt. I was like,
Oh, shit.
I was like, yep. Dude, and the way, the perfection that she uses the words, I was like, dude, I'm just rolling, bro. Like, what the fuck? And my roommate's like, hey, hey, free talk, dog. Don't make me start on you now. Yeah. But yeah, man, she'd come on and be like, dude, this fucking bitch over here, man. I can't stand this bitch. Not me neither, dog. Your enemy is my enemy. Fuck it.
Fuck that stupid ass little bitch.
Yeah, because was it the movie with Q where he was a teacher? Fuck, dude.
Which movie?
He was a teacher.
Who?
Fight.
Fist fight.
Fist fight.
No. Was it?
He was with that other dude from Sunny from Philadelphia.
Yeah. It was fist fight, right?
Fist fight. I think.
And then he was gonna fight Ice Cube, right?
Yeah. So that part where that dude from Sunny from Philadelphia was up there with his daughter. She started singing that song about that other girl. I ain't gonna fuck it with you.
Stupid ass.
I was like, yep, that's me right there, dog. We fucking rolling.
Hell yeah.
Ride or die, dog. I'm going to jail for this little bitch. Like we get locked up together.
Hell yeah, dude. That's badass, man.
Oh, dude. But yeah. So I know some of the. I was watching some of the shit that popped up on the TikTok. They have the new Kool-Aid challenge.
What the
you
fuck
guys
is
heard
that?
about this shit?
No. What the fuck is
So
that?
if you were to hear Kool-Aid challenge, what would you think?
Like you have to drink more. Who drinks the most Kool-Aid?
So automatically you go race. All right.
No.
I'm not saying you go racist. Okay.
No.
No. So the Kool-Aid challenge. I guess.
Also, you steal stuff. Okay,
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding.
He steals shit. He has everybody else's shit but his. So the Kool-Aid challenge is it actually started in New York. People are just running through fucking fences like the way the Kool-Aid man used to come through people's walls and shit. So they're fucking running and trying to go through fences and knock them down to come out like the Kool-Aid man. Motherfuckers are getting knocked out and fucking getting concussions. And
No way, dude.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they misread. This shit that looks like it's fucking wood, but it's fucking not. It's fucking, it's either cement or it's fucking plastic panels knocking each other the fuck out. Oh, dude, it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Dude.
I was like, wait, what the fuck?
The Kool-Aid challenge, y'all did.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid challenge.
Oh,
is the way to go. It originated in New York, and they show some kids going through some fence, a wooden fence. They just fucking take down the whole fucking fence.
Oh, snap. Look.
Yeah. I was like, don't let beaners catch that shit, dude, because we got a lot of. Yeah, boy.
Oh, they're stupid, bro.
Nah,
How would they do that?
Here in El Paso, we got chain link fences. You bounce right off that motherfucker, boy.
Damn, bro. People are
Well, you never know.
stupid,
Fucking
man.
Bison's probably built it, so it might just
Yeah, it might fall over. So, like, we should make a challenge to see how stupid we could do something, to see if we could get somebody else to do it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you guys homework. So, cause I know we were talking a while back. When are we gonna do part 2 of the bar crawl or do some other shit? Right?
I got an idea. Why don't we challenge the women to get pregnant by the dumbest motherfuckers, the biggest losers motherfuckers, the ones with tattoos on their face with no jobs, no ass. Oh wait,
that already happened.
Fucking do it.
It's already doing that.
They already do it.
This guy.
I know 4 of them. I pay child support. I pay child support for it.
Challenge.
Yeah,
What
dude.
challenge?
We need to come up with a challenge and see what we could do. And then it's got to be something really retarded. So that way, once FitFam gets a hold of it, dude, and they put it out there, you're golden.
Yeah.
Once FitFam gets anything, you're fucking golden. But then even those motherfuckers got taken down.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah,
taken down.
did.
They got banned for a bit not too long ago, right?
I think they got their page back recently.
Good.
but,
Yeah?
yeah.
Dude.
Good. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Why don't you like them?
Because going back to the whole.
When did you come out on it?
The whole. No, I didn't come out on it. Thank God. But going back to the whole fucking spreading of fucking. I don't want to say fake news. That's the wrong term. But just spreading opinion. And you have a platform. You have a responsibility to do the right thing.
Right.
And the main cat, that fucking Asian dude, he doesn't fucking do that. He just fucking puts his opinion out there, and all the sheeple fucking just follow suit.
Right.
I call them out, and instead of fucking engaging with a discussion with me, they block me. So
No
cowards,
shit.
cowards, bro.
Dude. So I know I have reached out to them before to see if they want to come on. and they're like,
They're super
dude.
secretive.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want anybody to see who we are.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because they'll get
fucking
fucked up.
dumbasses. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get fucked up. But I mean, I'm sure it's like a gang of them. There's
a team of them.
Yeah, there's got to be a gang.
I think
of
there's
these
3. I think
cats.
it's like the main dude, the douchebag, and then like a dude and a chick.
douchebag.
But then I don't know if they have their like more people now, like photographers and other shit.
Do they?
I think I don't know. I
You
don't know.
got to.
From what I've heard, I don't know, bro.
I mean,
Could
to
be.
be able to go. I mean, to be able to go through all the shit that they get submitted,
Yeah.
and then be able to repost shit pretty quickly. That I mean, they gotta have it.
And
They
then
gotta have.
I'm
a
sure they
gang
have day
for it.
jobs because there's no way in hell they're making money off of that. I
mean,
mean,
they do.
No,
They
yeah,
sell
they do.
ads, but I mean, come on, how much can they possibly make?
Do you see how many ads are on there?
No,
Yeah.
because nobody clicks on those ads. You pay for
It's
that ad,
a
it's
ton,
wasting your
bro,
money.
but it's a ton, bro.
Yeah, so
It's a
even
ton.
so the stories that they put, they charge for stories,
Yeah.
and there's fucking usually like a fuckload.
Shit.
But my point is like, do you pay attention?
I mean,
when I was on there,
Yeah.
so,
Well, I hope they do because that's what I did for the pillow fight.
Oh fuck, God, my bad.
It's hard.
Yours was
It's tough.
Yeah, that was- yeah.
Nah, it does get oversaturated. I'll be honest. It does,
Yeah.
but I mean, people see it still.
Yeah.
You still get it exposed.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like because I know they run like they have main ads where it's like a main story on the page, and then they have your stories, and that's they get revenue off of all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, which is if people are willing to pay you, well, fuck it. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, supply and demand and shit. But like you said, there's nobody there. It's always one sided. It's never the other side, which which does suck.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck, that's the way it is in the news right now. Everything's
Yeah, man.
one sided,
Yeah.
and it's fucking sad.
At
dude.
least with news, there's some sort of accountability. You can take the story down or whatever. But
Right.
with a meme page like FitFam, you can't do that. There's no accountability.
No,
Yeah.
no. And then, like you said, once they see it, they believe it because it's factual and shit. But
Dude, did you see that thing about speaking of all that weird shit, technology? I can't remember his name, Sam, the owner creator of OpenAI. Basically, ChatGPT's like he doesn't understand how people like now can trust it so much.
the ChatGPT,
Yeah,
yeah,
Which is similar because how can people trust a meme page, quote unquote,
right.
versus actual news? And this is kind of the same sense. Like,
Yeah.
how are people gonna trust an AI versus?
Well, I mean,
their own-
AI
you know
is
what I mean?
taking over everything.
Yeah,
dude.
that's what's
That
it's creepy. It's scary in the sense of like we're all doomed,
Mhm.
but it's not like oh fucking spooky. The
No,
fucking
no,
AI's
no.
this door. No, not like that. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like
yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, like we're fucked. Like
It's like the
If you-
Terminator
Yeah.
in real life. and
yes,
shit.
yes, bro, yes.
Without the bad accent.
And the ripped ass body,
The
and
ripped
shit
ass
fucking
body.
us up. But yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah, dude, Skynet is real, bro.
AI is fucking crazy, bro. Shout out to Allen Iverson though. We're just talking about AI.
Yeah, we're
earlier.
just talking about practice.
Talking about practice. No, but what's your feeling about AI, dude?
I know my boy. Everything asked ChatGPT this, ChatGPT that. I was like, ah, damn. AI I'm scared, dude, because like you said, because my main thing about it that I'm scared about is the deep fakes and everything that everybody believes. And I think there's already been instances where certain people has made a AI about somebody who was running for office that said something or did something, and it was completely it wasn't them or whatever it was. It was somebody whether from Russia or fucking the dudes that cold call you from India or wherever the fuck, you know what I mean? It's scary to the point that when somebody sees it, they believe it. Because I think it was Denzel that said some shit that people would rather be first than right now.
Yes, that's what he always tells me too.
And it's fucking sad.
Yeah, dude.
Because like you said, it's easier just to delete some shit and be like, I never said that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gone.
Or be like, oh, just put out a correction that nobody's ever going to see.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I did my due diligence. I corrected it.
As long as
but-
you put it in the little fucking captions at the very bottom, it's like, this isn't all true.
Yeah.
But the damage is already fucking done. So it's
You know, fuck that up, man. It was a 24-hour news cycle. There was, because I mean, technically news. Now there's a lot of news, right?
right.
But back then, I mean, you had to wait to get your news, and then with the 24-hour news cycle, they had to fill up a bunch of time, dude. What are you gonna do? Have a bunch of clowns, a bunch of talking heads, talk about their opinions, and boom, that's where everything started going south.
Yeah, I mean that's everywhere. That's even like on ESPN and shit. Like
Oh yes, bro.
I can't listen to any of those cats. So like
Stephen A. too with his angry ass, bro. He's annoying.
Who's
dude.
that one?
The black guy that's always talking shit about the Cowboys. He's
That ain't no problem. Is that guy?
the one that's always talking shit. Is pretty much like the face of ESPN, bro.
Yeah.
Stephen A.
Yelling,
the black
one that
guy.
yells?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
light skinned dude?
yeah, he's got the
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 bald-
forehead
yeah.
that starts back here.
He's got like a 7 head and shit. Yeah.
the hairline that starts like a fucking Shaolin monk back here and shit. Yeah, dude. Everybody's
bro.
they're trying to push him to be the next like fucking face of the Democrats and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, if that's who you got,
Good luck. Good luck, bro.
Dude, my boy Barry was 1 in a million, bro. You're never gonna get another Barry. You guys may know him as Barack. I know him as Barry.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that fucking mayor of D.C. Fucking
Oh yeah.
dude, that
Was smoking
motherfucker.
Red Rock and shit, dude?
That motherfucker got caught in office smoking crack with
Wasn't
a
that Toronto?
prostitute.
Wasn't that Toronto?
No, he was in.
Oh, I think it's both. I think one was in DC and one. I
Yeah.
think
Because I just saw a
that's in
documentary.
Toronto.
I just
Yeah.
saw a documentary about
yeah.
that guy.
Then,
The DC one also did.
and
was
then
also smoking
he
rock.
got reelected after, like fucking 8 years later. Motherfucker, that's a bad motherfucker, though. You can't keep a crackhead down, boy.
No, you
Those
can't.
motherfuckers
No, you
spring
can't, bro.
back.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That
That's because they show
motherfucker.
like how dumb voters are, man. At least they see a familiar name and like, oh, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because
Yeah.
nobody has time now.
They don't,
You
man.
know, and then half the shit these people are talking about, you know what the fuck they're talking. I mean, like here in El Paso, we have schools that are fucking in the red. Like, the Socorro was what, like 35 million in the hole or some shit like that.
40?
Like,
40 mil?
I was like, dude, it's the fucking highest taxed fucking district everywhere. All kinds of new shit. How the fuck are we in the hole? You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. But yeah, there we are. They're like, oh, well, we're gonna have a fundraiser. No, bitch. Just quit wasting my shit. You know what I mean?
Wasteful.
And then,
Very wasteful.
then they come up with, well, you need to get somebody new to fucking get a hold of this shit. Give me like 3 crackheads. They'll fucking fix this shit. We'll be having fucking yard sales and shit.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it should be taken care of like fucking 4 days, dog. And
That's true.
we'd be in the blue. We'd be in the black, boy. We'd be straight, man. But no, man.
You get a certain ethnicity of accountants and just tell them they can get a little cut. They get a little cut of it. Boom! Instant.
Right? Cook the
Fix
books, bitch.
overnight. Fix overnight. Bro.
Cook them books, bitch.
Yeah, bro. I didn't say
Terrible.
which ethnicity.
No,
Terrible.
I'll say it
But we all
for
know.
you. Something wrong. Something wrong.
I was gonna ask you. Ask you something. Dude, shout out to the pillow fight, bro.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
the event.
Yeah, what you think, man?
The event was awesome, bro. I had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Getting to see everybody else out there.
Yeah.
Meeting Bikina, meeting Annie, I mean, I bumped into Jimmy Dukes.
Yeah.
Death in the
out
Hoodie. I bumped into everybody, bro. And
Right.
then Julian was working too that night.
Yeah, nice.
It was cool. It was fun. Do you guys have anything else like coming up? Any events? Anything else in the works right now?
I want to plan something. Well, I was going to hit you guys up, actually. Everybody that we did the bar crawl. I don't know if we wanted to do another bar crawl at the end to celebrate the end of the summer, or I was trying to think of something to do for Christmas, where we could do something like maybe give back to the less fortunate that aren't able to get presents or some shit like that. I'm thinking, I got a lot of thoughts, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to focus. I'm already working on next year's fucking a pillow fight to see to see what we could do different. Cause yeah, dude, it's dope that people were able to come out. We were able to raise damn near $2,500 and all that.
Hell yeah.
For the
was
jazz
from
exchange?
for the jazz exchange. All that was from the door.
That's awesome.
Some people were doing donations there too, which was fucking dope. But yeah, dude, it's something that, like I said, it's our third first annual. It's our first as the Buzz before we're the Words on Fire. We did it, and we would do it at my boys' brewery at the Old Sheepdog. Shout out to Davo. We would do it out there, but this time we were like, you know what, dude, let's go fucking big. And Andrew at the Soggy Pestle was fucking hella dope. He's like, you know what, dude. We actually, I reached out to them, to see how they did. They said they did really well. So they said, whenever you want to come back, do your thing. We got you here.
That's sick, dude.
So,
awesome, man.
but the place is fucking perfect setup for it. The setup was
It was perfect for it, dude.
perfect.
It was
for
awesome.
It's the setup was dope.
What would you change if you would?
Um,
Because you were there from the beginning to the end, bro.
what I would change for sure is that we started hella late because we had issues with the ring. Because when the original sponsor was going to hook us up with the ring, let us know that the ring got broken. They had an issue with it, so we're gonna actually use a jumping balloon ring instead. After we found out that the ring was fucked up because we couldn't get it fixed in time. But when we got that ring there, the jumping balloon, I was like, dude, nobody could see shit because it's like the corners, they're so fucking thick and wide, and then like with the ropes that they had, they're like you could only see like fucking like 4 inches in between. I was like, dude, nobody's gonna be able to see shit. Yeah. So I was like, if we do this, I feel horrible for people that come in and spend their money to see this shit. They can't see shit. So we made calls. Jules was on the phone calling everybody, and we got La Bikinia's dad. Who was our referee also. He's like, you know what, dude, I got you. I'll take the ring. So he showed up like at 3. We're supposed to open the door, or we opened the doors at 4. We're supposed to get started at 5. I don't think we got started till almost 5:30, 5:45, almost 6 o'clock. So then we were kind of just rushing through everything. So yeah, if we would have had that fixed, that would have been a lot doper. Next time, what I'm thinking already is like I'm gonna do some shit to like I don't know who we're gonna have, right? Because every year we have a different charity. Next time, what I want to do is get the people in the crowd a little bit more involved. So I'm gonna have like fucking chugging contests. I'm gonna have like just stupid shit that we could have the kids do. Maybe like that fucking those big sumo suits. Have 2 fucking kids go at it and like halftime and shit. Like the stupid shit you would see at the Chihuahuas, but with the buzz twist. You know what I mean? Of course, we're gonna have a wet T-shirt contest. We're
yeah, dog.
I'll win that one, man.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of different ideas that I want to do. But all things considered, I think it went pretty smooth. I know they're telling me that they're gonna add some extra stuff by the end of the summer at the Soggy. So it's going to help out with the kind of ideas that I want to do.
Nice.
So, and I want to try to find a way to be able to have video there for the people that can't make it and stream it later, I guess, either on the YouTube or whatnot. But also that I got to find somebody to come in and do that for me because, being up there hosting and like you said, the hosting is wild. I don't know. Are you guys the same people you are off the mic as you are on the mic?
No,
or do you?
We're us, bro. We're the
I'm
same.
way worse.
Yeah.
He's the same piece of shit. He just says a little bit more. But now we're the same, bro. We're the same that we are on camera. We don't fake shit.
Yeah. Because I feel like off camera I'm a lot more quiet. I'm a lot more reserved. Because I'm just like, I don't know. I guess because I'm old now. I'm just like, I'm just chilling. Like I'd rather be with the kids and be out and about, getting all fucked up and shit, right? But like once you have that, once that the mic's in your hand, then fucking. It is what it is, right? It's fucking. You heard we didn't fucking hold back, bro. We're saying, was it Dario that we said, or was it Grizz? Or like rumor has it he eats his corn sideways.
Oh, some shit like
or,
that. Yeah.
the long way.
The long way.
So yeah, dude. So we're saying all kinds of ignorant shit, dude. Like sometimes we forget that people are even there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we just zone out. We're just vibing with each other. We're just, and I know when we've done other people's pods, Jules and I were, when we first started, we're like, hey, dude, let's be assholes. If I say something crazy, you need to top me. Yeah. So we're just trying to fucking be like the most wildest shit, dude. Like I remember we did our boy 6 Feet Under. We just came out like, hey, dude, did you know that dick tastes like sponge? Like right off the bat, they're like, what? And then just fucking started going.
What the fuck?
And I was like, I'm trying to see how fucking far we could go. And then like we would say some shit, and one of the hosts was like, oh, you can't say these certain words. I think it's like 12 words on YouTube you can't say because you'll get banned or it gets taken down or some shit.
In the first 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Is it in the first 3 minutes?
I think so.
Well, right off the bat, my fucking
fuck shit, cocksucker, mother.
No, I can't remember what the list of the words are. But I know, like right off the bat, our intro says "pussy" like within the first 20 seconds. Yeah. But yeah, so this dude was telling me that there's a list of what's the words. So I got him starting to say so we start going back saying the words for like 30 minutes.
Damn, dog.
And like it got to the point where like you didn't even notice until you're like halfway through. You're like, oh fuck! Yeah. Like they gave me that look. I was like, all right, let's fucking calm down before we get kicked off already.
That's crazy, bro.
But you gotta get wild with it.
Yeah, it's something you have to.
Yeah, that's just that's a given. It's unspoken, man. Yeah. Like you just gotta fucking go over the top. Luckily, we have somebody that kind of reels us back in and fucking lassos us. Me and Drew go fucking. We used like in the early days, dude. Yeah. Me and Drew couldn't sit next to each other, bro.
No,
it was just ridiculous. Just too much fucking pendejadas.
2 homos, hand easy to.
Oh, and then he had to sit in between us. And now, even to this day, like it's like fucking. He like kind of. Luckily, we've all adapted to our own style, or our style as a collective. But this fool has to fucking reel us in, like, hey, like, and then bring us back on topic. But I know exactly what you're saying, dude. Sometimes
you just
say some outlandish shit, bro.
Yeah, and it's not sometimes you're trying to be an asshole. It's just sometimes like you think random shit. You know what I mean? Like I was telling my boy that I had gone to Ruidoso one time, right? And then went to the we went into town to go buy some shit, and there's a sign on the door that says "No seeing eye dogs allowed." Mm-hmm. I'm like, who the fuck is that for, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is that? Like, the dog ain't gonna come up. It's like, oh fuck you, I can't
come
roll.
in.
Yeah, like who the fuck is that for?
Allow me in here.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So I started thinking about that, or like, why is there Braille on a fucking drive-through ATM? Makes no fucking sense.
There's an actual answer to that one.
Why is that?
I don't know it, but there's an answer.
Oh yeah,
You fucker.
yeah, dude. Like, I get so many stupid random questions or ideas, and they just come out at the wrong fucking time usually.
there's one that bugged me as a kid, but luckily it's been resolved. Mm-hmm. It's like, why do hot dog buns come in packages of 8 and hot dogs in packages of 10? Now hot dog buns come in packages of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Or vice versa, something like that. Yeah.
No shit.
They switched it up. Yeah, finally. After all these years, they finally got it right.
They finally got it right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that way you have to keep on buying this shit just to even it out.
Yeah, dude.
But
But just eat one like weenie like that. My favorite way to eat.
Yeah. You take it raw.
or fucking Drew double fucking glizzy.
So you don't roll with notes? Do you roll with notes on the show when you have somebody on or no?
On the podcast?
Yeah.
Typically not. Well, I mean, no, we do. We do.
Well, if you want to say the questionnaire answers as notes, kind of,
we have those. I'll send a screenshot to them about the responses, or sometimes I'll have my cue card,
cheat sheet.
my little
cheat
cue card,
sheet.
and have it right there. Certain things I'm gonna talk about or whatever. But yeah,
See, I can't. We tried it the first time we did it, and we're like, all right, dude, we're gonna hit all these topics. We forgot it was there. Like fucking, we still haven't touched any of those fucking topics from like the first time because it's like you were saying about being
tangents and going off.
Yeah, but about being real is that I mean, as you guys see, we haven't talked about anything that we're gonna say, right? It is what it is. Whatever comes out, comes out. And I think people nowadays appreciate the realness of real talk as opposed to all the fucking shit that you're trying
scripted shit, all the fake shit.
Yeah, that you're trying to push a certain narrative or whatever the fucking. It's like, dude, that's not how people talk, man.
No, man.
And it's sad.
It's an organic conversation the way I see it, man. I mean, if we're doing like promos in fucking Europe for a fucking movie and then just fire off questions, that'd be one thing.
Yeah.
But we're just having a conversation, shooting the shit with the boys. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can do, right? Because I mean, how else are you gonna get to know people, what their thought process is, without actually having real talk. Mm-hmm. You know, because all that shit. Because I mean, a lot of times too, like when you fill out I know when I fill out a questionnaire, half the shit I put on there ain't real. Yeah. It was like, oh, I think they want to hear this. Let me put this shit on, and then when you come on, it's like, oh shit, that's not who we had on the paper and shit. You know, because people are fucking people, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
People are assholes. It is crazy, man. I'm seeing it more and more nowadays, man. People let me down.
Big time, bro.
Fuck,
people just fucking make shit up like
people
crazy,
suck, dude.
People suck.
People suck,
Yeah,
man. That's what it is.
I know.
I seen them.
I seen them.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, it's all going back to that. We're all gonna be on the AI shit. We're all gonna be. If you were to make that movie, Idiocracy, you remember that shit back in the days,
dude. We're getting closer and closer to that movie every single day.
That shit would be.
Man.
That's a reality show right now, dude.
Bro, that's life. It's real life.
Dude. Yes.
Dude, that meme of I think it was Elon with a chainsaw like in the background, flag and shit. And then they did a side by side with a scene from Idiocracy.
Yeah,
and it was the same shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. We're going that way.
President
dude.
Camacho, right?
Yeah, President Camacho. And it was Terry Crews, right?
Yeah,
Terry
Crews with a wig.
Yeah. And I think it's funny that it's a little tidbit that they couldn't find any shoes stupid enough. They're like, dude, I can't find any shoes in
Crocs.
these shoes. And then they use Crocs.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, these shoes are fucking ugly. Let's use these. And then now everybody's wearing
blew
Crocs.
up.
It's like,
they fucking blew up.
life imitating art, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
dude.
to fucking Crocs, bro. I should have worn mine today.
I should have worn them just for the nostalgia.
The first time I saw them, I was just like, what the fuck is that dude wearing?
Do you have the Wu-Tang Crocs?
No.
Oh,
I don't got no
bro.
Woos. I ain't got no Crocs, bro.
You fucked up, bro. I have the little kid ones. I have the slides, and I have the actual Crocs.
They got what makes them woo? They're in the color, or they have the
They're the color.
logo
They're
on them?
officially licensed with them. They were a limited drop. And
Oh, so it's not the little
no,
stickers or what is it that they have on
the
them?
little gibbets, the little charms.
yeah,
they
they're-
have them, but they're like specifically made from like the
Oh, okay.
kid ones. They're permanently on.
Yeah.
Versus like the adult ones, you can take those off. But I have never worn them. I just have them in storage, brand new.
Right,
like,
right.
still.
That's
We and my boy copped them just to get them, just because.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang, you know?
They should have been in the
Shit,
shape
dog.
of the Wu-Tang.
Check
They
this
should've
shit out,
been in
bro.
that shape.
Yeah, I got
That little guy right there. Hell yeah.
Damn.
Got the same shit right here on the fucking
Hell yeah,
headphones.
dog, sick.
Damn, so we're
It
playing
runs
shit
deep.
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck.
He's got his bush,
Right.
his bush fucking
That's it,
turning
that's it.
W.
He's gonna show the bat signal.
Yeah.
He's like, don't do the Batman. The Batwing.
The Batwing, yeah.
The Batwing.
With
Yeah,
the-
dude, it's crazy, man. I know they dropped some shoes. I think were they Jordans
I don't know.
or they were Convert? No, I think they're Jordans that they had dropped. I think they dropped like 300 of them or something like that. They look fucking sick, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they were fucking hella like Yeezy prices. But I mean,
That's crazy, bro.
but I can't spend nothing like that, dog. I wear the fuck out of my shoes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude, same here, man.
My shoes are like you'll see right now. My shoes are dirty as fuck, dog. These are the ones I use to the club. Then I go outside and do yard work with the motherfuckers. Like my shit's all fucked up.
I came barefoot, way.
It's those right there. Those are the Wu-Tang Crocs.
You got them both, black and yellow, or
Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
I think I got one in each one, every style that I could, just so I could have them. And then my boy Rod, he also had me get some for him. So
Dude, they just did their last show. Their last show ever, supposedly.
that's what they saying. But
Yeah, I saw him in.
Vegas,
No, I saw him. Yeah, I would keep this shit. I saw him in Cali right before COVID hit.
dope.
Dude, I cried like a bitch.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, straight up. So the show was the opening act was some local kid from San Fran, and then it was the Far Side.
Oh, dope.
Then it was De La Soul.
Nice,
Eric B and Rakim
nice.
came out. That's when I lost my shit. When I saw them, I was like, yo. Then the Wu-Tang came on for 2.5 hours after that.
Damn, bro.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
I was fucking dude. And back then, so I don't drink beer, right? So all I do is fucking Jack and Coke or just whatever 7 and 7, whatever. Back then, dude, the drinks were like fucking $18 a pop. Dude, between my sister, my brother-in-law, and myself, we dropped easy like $1,000.
Damn,
But
dog.
we were so fucking hammered, dude. We didn't give a fuck. Bro.
Jesus
We're just
Christ, bro.
Oh, dude, we're double fisting, bro. Fucking people in front of us are all passed the fuck out. We're taking
That's
their
wild.
drinks.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, boy. But I mean, that's shit that you could appreciate more. You know what I mean? Like when you see people live.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever see? Are you big music heads?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Do you guys ever watch the Tiny Desks?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tiny Desk concerts.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's when you see who's a real artist and shit.
You know what's one of the best ones, dude? Is Juvenile, bro. Have you seen Juvenile?
Juvie?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then they played Back That Ass Up twice because it was so fucking popular, dude.
I met that fool back when
Ghost.
2012, I think it was. When
Did
they
he
were
have the
here.
big fucking eagle on his arm?
Nah. I also met RZA that night.
No
and
Shut up.
when we were at the Coliseum, bro.
Yeah.
At the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Who's that fat dude?
Why,
You weren't that fat back then.
why does Ghostface look scared?
I don't know, bro.
Ghost is all
He
scared.
was scared though.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
Killer Priest was there. It was dope, bro.
Don't
When
ever
I met
shave,
these
bitch. Don't ever shave again.
fools. Shut up. I'm gonna shave next week.
No.
Yeah. Well, your Ghost is about to drop a new album, Supreme Client 2.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out in a few months. That's well, shit. You're rocking a Woo shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo wear, bro.
dude. You can't go wrong with.
I
Woo
was
wear,
right there, bro. Like literally, I was right there chilling. We're drinking with these fools. It was crazy.
Where was that
man.
at?
That was at the Coliseum back in 2014, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was like for a tattoo convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, because I remember the whole Woo came to Cruises one time, and this was back probably around a few years before that. That's when Old Dirty was in jail, and fucking I remember I want to go see Method Man. I was a huge Method Man fan. Showed up, fucker was in Hawaii and shit on his honeymoon. I was like, this motherfucker, dog. Yeah, dude. So they just play his like fucking vocal track over. I was like, this motherfucker. The whole reason I came and shit.
Terrible.
But the concert in Cali made up for it. That was motherfucking
fucking
old,
dope,
It was dope.
and Old Dirty's son filled in for Dirty. So,
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, so it was like, and they're like, he's trying to imitate the dad or whatnot, but I was like, you can't imitate Dirty, dog.
Nah, dude, nah.
Dude, that motherfucker showed up for food stamps in a limo, dog. This motherfucker.
Yep.
Dude, he was one of a kind.
I love
man.
that TRL clip where some girl's like, "How you giving back to the community?" He's like, "I don't." But then he went and saved that little girl from fucking.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's fucking.
Well, that
the
motherfucker had
dichotomy of
like
him,
13 kids, dog, with like
crazy,
fucking
bro.
14 baby mamas or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
There's some crazy ass numbers, bro.
Oh,
Fuck,
dude, he was
man.
my fucking hero. If I ever grow up,
When I grow up, I want to be like old dirty bastard.
So what do you guys have coming up in the future, dude? You guys have anything? Because I know you guys were doing giveaways for the Margarita Fest and shit like that. What else you guys have coming up for people to start following and get into with you guys?
As far as the podcast goes, we don't have anything planned per se yet, and like nothing's set in stone. But there are some comedy shows coming soon. Working with some local people and then some local, I guess, acts. I guess.
Yeah.
We're reaching out to people outside of here. What else we got? I don't know.
I think what you said, nothing's set in stone. There's some stuff in the works. We just can't. We can't say it for sure yet.
Right.
But we got some stuff coming on.
Other than that, just, next week just my fantasy football league, bro. At the end of the summer, just have our draft party. It's probably gonna be sponsored by bro.monroe this year, and then just I don't know.
No.
Other than that, dog, I mean, just football season's coming soon.
Yep. Can't be here fast enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually gonna go catch a preseason game. And
who's your team? The
Chiefs.
The Chiefs. That's straight up your team. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be here in.
I thought it was like because of your son, but
no. I've been there since fucking
Priest Holmes,
Barry Word,
Barry
Word, Christian Okoye.
Yeah.
Oh, when they fucking were there, I only won like 3 games like in 4 years or some shit like that.
Okay.
They're fucking horrible. Steve DeBerg. Oh, dude. Yeah. The whole reason I went to the Chiefs was when Joe Montana got traded. I was a huge Montana fan, so I went with him. I was like,
damn, that's crazy.
You just stuck around.
Fuck these guys, dude. So
tight, dude. Tight.
So yeah, we're actually gonna go to Phoenix. The first preseason game I think is in Phoenix.
Nice.
So we're gonna go check that out and see what the fuck kind of trouble I could get into.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fun.
Crystals. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Crystals. Fucking strip joint out there is wild.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. We had a trouble one time. My boy tried to come in with a tank top. And they're like, you can't wear a tank top. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, you got to respect the girls.
Aye, way.
I was like, motherfucker, we shoving, we shoving 20s down their throat. How the fuck am I going to respect the girl? Well, my man was just bumping the fucking fisting one right now. How the fuck am I just trying to turn one into a puppet? And how the fuck? And you're going to be worried about a tank top? Yes, motherfuckers, man. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So we had to buy one of their shirts to get in and shit. A fucking $30 t-shirt.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
how he got you, bro.
Yeah, dude. They had to buy one of their. Then fucking my boy was like, he only wore like a large. I was like, oh, we got his 3X. It's like he had a little daishiki on. Shit was fire, dude.
Hell yeah. Other than that, you said you're working the other stuff. Anything?
Dude, I don't know, man. Every day is like, fuck, dude. I'm always trying to think of what we can do.
For sure, bro.
Like I said, the one thing I like to do is reach out to different people, get different people involved, because I think that's the only way we could grow, right? Is if somebody's, if somebody is coming up and you could come up with them, or you could bring them up, or whatever it is. It's fucking. I think it's awesome, dude. Because I mean, I think who was it? The Tupac said that just because you're not my friend doesn't mean that you gained an enemy.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thought, what I mean? There's so much fucking room, so much, there's so much area for us to fucking grow. There's so much fucking talent, dude. Man. So much talent here in El Paso.
Too much talent.
Yeah, dude. And I think everybody deserves a fucking chance to say their piece or speak their piece.
Yep.
So, that's the whole reason we do this shit, just to come out here and talk shit, get to know people. You know what I mean? It's amazing how many cool ass fucking people there are, after you've seen all the dirt bags and all the all the fucking idiots and shit on wherever, and it's like cool to meet some genuine fucking people, dog.
Yes, sir.
I'm learning, man, like the idiots and the jackasses get like weeded out, bro.
Yeah,
like,
little by little.
Yeah, little by little they get weeded out.
Yeah. I mean, truth always comes up to the top, right? Yeah, so just be real, and it is what it is, dude. So where can people follow you guys? Where can people get at you guys so that way they could see all the shit you guys are popping out?
You guys can follow me, Ray.Ruckus on Instagram. I think it might be the same on TikTok, but I just repost shit on there. You guys can follow the podcast, bro.monroe.show. We also got, what else we got? browndays.ent. You guys can look up there because that's where all the event pages is going to be going down now with Brown Days Entertainment. And then he's got his podcast.
We got a new podcast.
Oh,
it's called Haunted By. It's going to be a serious podcast, man. So it's going to be stories, like real stories from real people that whatever haunts them. It could be literal hauntings. It could be like actual paranormal stuff or something you're carrying with you.
Damn.
So we're in production right now where we're getting our interviews. We should be launching the first episode in a few weeks here now. Ooh. Yeah, man. So take a look out for that.
What's the IG for that one?
That one's Haunted By Podcast.
Haunted By Podcast. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So are you guys going to launch on like fucking Halloween?
I want to do it before.
No,
so,
before.
Yeah, before.
It's this was project. I'm
Yeah.
just helping him out a little bit. I mean,
a
I
little
was.
bit. Yeah, give me pointers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to do. We want to do that, and then have the second season for Halloween.
Well, fucking talk to Louis to see you
Yeah,
fucking
man.
record out there at the fucking cemetery. See what you fucking see what comes out the fucking.
Or even if you want to be on, bro.
Yeah, you're
if, you guys,
welcome.
if you guys want to be on, hit this
Yeah,
fool
man.
up, bro.
Yeah, man.
Anything
Yeah.
that you carry, like you said, it doesn't have to be a literal haunting.
No, yeah,
but
yeah.
it can be. You know what I mean? For the people that are out there.
Right.
If
yeah.
there's a ghost that just follows you, just fucks with you, come on and talk about it. You know? Talk about Chelito.
If you ran over a bum back in 1994, if you want to get that shit off your chest, get it off your chest.
And
Get it off
it
your
is.
chest.
It's also. It's no video, so it's all anonymous.
It's all
if you
good,
want to,
all
so it's
anonymous.
just all audio. You know what I mean? You don't have to share everything. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it's awesome.
I'll keep it 100% honest if I'm asked. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I'll respect that.
Yeah, dude, anything you guys need from us, let us know, man.
Yeah,
We
thank you,
got
brother.
you guys no matter
Appreciate
what.
you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Any last words before we fucking sign off?
Be real, be you, and support local.
Woo.
Second plane has hit the second tower.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you see the TMZ special?
No, I
About
haven't.
Dude,
the
it's fucking
the
crazy.
fifth plane.
Yeah,
Right?
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a fifth plane.
Oh,
that
dude.
thing's good, bro. You should
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah.
It's trippy, dog.
That's if they haven't taken it down yet because it was
yeah,
on
true.
YouTube. That shit hit a lot.
What
of
is it? Or
It's on YouTube.
What would I
Yeah,
search?
It was TMZ, the fifth plane.
Yeah,
or
9/11.
Got it.
Yeah,
I'll watch
plane,
it tonight.
something
I'll
like
watch it
that.
tonight.
Third plane,
Yeah.
something like that.
It's
Fifth plane.
It's trippy, dude. All right, so before we finish conspiracy theories, that's my shit. Was the Pentagon hit by the plane or was it a missile? I said it was a missile.
I thought it was a bomb. So missile.
was a bomb?
I'd say missile.
Yeah, because
That's a missile.
I didn't see one remnants of a fucking plane. In the towers, you had fucking passports that you saw that made it through,
Yeah.
but a whole fucking plane disappeared when it hit the fucking Pentagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
And even then, it's one of the most highly surveyed government buildings in the
Nobody
entire
saw
world. And there's one clip of footage, and the frame where you would see the plane is missing. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's mind-boggling.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it hit where you were keeping the records of the 60 billion that went missing the day
60
before.
trillion.
Yeah.
Trillion, right?
Trillion, something
Yeah,
like
that
that,
Dick
something
Cheney had
crazy.
said the day before that something
Yeah,
was
bro,
missing,
something
that they're
was
going to
missing.
look into it, and that shit went up.
The very next day, bam. And then the plane was somehow horizontal, parallel to the ground.
Those are some good.
That's crazy.
Those are some badass flyers. Some motherfuckers had their shit down, boy. Yeah, dude. All right, so follow the Bro Monroe at was it bro.monroe?
Bro.monroe.show. Yes, sir.
Get at them. Make sure you look for the new pod coming out. That's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I can't wait to hear that.
Thank you, man.
Show some love to these cats. Get on their Instagram. Get on their fucking TikToks. Get on their fucking YouTube's right.
Yes, sir.
Get on there. Show these guys some love. Give them a thumbs up. Subscribe. Show everybody in El Paso, like you said, a lot of fucking a lot of talent out here. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Thanks, bro.
Taking the time. I know you guys had a fucking busy day already, recording like 15 shows.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's all good, dude.
Till next time, guys. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.
Later.